Hello and welcome to the Temple of Tomes with your host Indie Comics Jones. Today is November 12th, 2021, and this is episode, I'm not sure, 440 something. I'll get that squared away when I take a look at the computer again. Today we're looking at The Expendables Go to Hell. This is a Splato Comics production. It was a Indiegogo and it came with a bunch of stuff. Let me see if I can dig that out. First, I want to say this is my first review in a while, and I've been traveling. We made it to California from from Texas. We did not see Neurotic along the way. I did not get to dip down and see Richard Myers before I left. He is in about 10 hours south of where I was in Texas. So here's some of the goodies that came with it. We got a unit patch. We got some dog tags. I thought my name was going to be on it, so I was a little disappointed to get my own dog tags, but apparently they've got the names of all the team that worked on the book on there. And I guess they are expendable, and that's why you get the dog tags, so you can turn them into HQ and let them know that they are missing in action and have probably gone to hell. There's a bookmark, there's a poster, I believe there's a sticker in there too. So a lot of goodies for this. It was a little bit pricey, and I would love, I know Richard Myers mentioned that he would like to do more of a book modeled after Common America, meaning that would be a less expensive purchase through Indiegogo, and I'd love that. And then he kind of went back and forth because he's got all the goodies. Everybody's going crazy over the goodies. To me, I would like to get this book as cheaply as possible. I don't care about the Gemini mailer. If they put it just in a regular envelope and send it to me and it got all bashed up, I wouldn't care. And I wish that was an option, like a $5 option or something, instead of whatever the extra is to get everything else, the Gemini mailer and whatnot. But that's just me. I'm not a collector. There's readers, there's collectors, there's readers and collectors, and I'm pretty much a reader. I will keep it because I tend to keep the indie stuff more than I do the DC Marvel type stuff, Image, whatnot. I go ahead and sell all those back unless it's a really special issue. So I will be keeping this one. On the cover we see Sylvester Stallone, of course, as his character Barney, and he has gone to hell basically. A nice cover. I mean, it's got this trademark cigar and revolver there, and also got some kind of belt buckle. Let's get in here. You can take a quick look at that. You can make out what that is. The art in here is, I wouldn't say it's spectacular. I would say it's very good though. Much better than a lot of the Marvel DC art we've been seeing lately. And so yeah, it was good. The story itself, let's take a quick look to see who worked on this. So we've got Sylvester Stallone and Chuck Dixon coming up with the story idea. The script is by Chuck Dixon and Richard C. Meyer. The art is by Graham Nolan. The colors were Daniel Brown, and the letters were Carlos Manguala. I hope I said that right, and I apologize if I did not, as always, because I have a tendency to butcher names. Just want to mention I am in California. I'll give you a shot of this. It's 87 degrees today. You can see the seagulls there. I'm at Pollywog Park in Manhattan Beach. I used to live just a few houses away from this park, and I just came by to hang out while Miriam gets her hair done. Okay, and then we've got prologue and the bridge and Christmas in Hell. So I guess these are other stories. I'm just reading I haven't finished the whole book. I've read about half of it. I'm guessing there's other stories in here. A little past half, I think. But I am enjoying it. I want to say that I did get Richard's No and Pandemic, and they were good. They were done well. I think this is much better. It's got a lot more humor. It's got a lot more story, and the art in it is really pretty good. And of course, it's got a red Mustang, and I'm a sucker for 60s Mustangs, especially if they're red, because that's what I had. It's my first car, 69 Mustang, red. I love that car. I had it 11 years before I gave it up. and it was a beautiful car when I gave it up. So yeah, so you can take a look at some of these. You can recognize some of the actors that are portrayed from the Expendables: Dolph Lundgren, Jason Statham, of course Sylvester Stallone. And you have special guests throughout this as well, like Audie Murphy for one, Adolf Hitler for another. The story is a lot of fun. There's a lot of jokes throughout, a lot of humor, and just a lot of action from page to page. You get the Valkyries in here, just really exciting stuff. And there you go, there's the gang of bad guys. Mao Zedong, Idi Amin, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, this is a recommend. I know it may be available someday as some kind of omnibus, or if he puts them all together in one book. But I do think it's worth the money. It's just a fun comic. It is a good comic, and it's the kind of comics that we like. We used to read as kids and enjoy even today as adults. So yes, this is a recommend. I just want to say that I'm going to really be loving it here, but the videos, the reviews, and whatnot will be sparse for a little bit longer. We're still looking for an apartment here. Because our house is going to be renovated. The one we bought here, it's going to take like 6 months to a year to do. So, good stuff though from Richard. Hope he keeps it up. I am getting the Grand Bazaar book. I opted out of, I believe, $4.99, and I think there was one other. It was a space adventure. But I am getting Rock and Roll Ninja as well. So. Richard's got my new address, so they will be coming to those addresses in the future. So, everybody, I hope you're doing well. I know the coronavirus thing is getting a lot of people down. California's a lot different from when I left it 6 years ago, thanks to coronavirus, I think, basically, and probably some bad politics as well. Man, everybody seems on edge here, really edge, and I can only imagine what New York City must be like with what they're going through there too as well. So God bless everybody out there. Take care of yourselves. Thanks for stopping by and watching this review. There'll be more to come. It'll just be a little bit on the light side for the next couple weeks until we get more situated. And this is Indie Comics Jones asking you to please subscribe, please leave comments if you wish, and also please like if you want. And we'll see you next time at the Temple of Tomes. I bid you adieu.